cardinal jerseys with gray. The Fulton Falcons wearing their all-white jerseys with maroon. Wildcats and Falcons. As I mentioned, the rivalry began in 1952, and they'll come to Oak Ridge on February the 14th, Valentine's Day, for the final game of the year. Ball's up, controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at Fulton. With the basketball will come Justice West, the junior, working the ball at the midcourt line, gives it off to Charlie Toppenheim. Toppenheim way outside the three-point line, goes inside, throws the ball, intending it for Eli Peters, threw it into traffic, and Fulton steals it. Coming down the floor with the basketball will come Justin Burris. They've got it to Chaz Woods outside the line, swings the ball to his left. The big guy inside, Nick Steen, is their main guy, because Green pretty much told me yesterday, as we watched him play yesterday against Heritage. They lost to Heritage. Heritage has got a good team. I know most people probably don't believe that. As they work the ball underneath the goal, good defense. As they kick it out to Steen, thought about shooting a three. Ethan picks him up defensively at the top of the key. That's Ethan James. Works the ball to the right side of Justin Burris, back to the top to Woods. Woods drives to the free throw line. They're very patient on offense. Over it goes to Steen. We've almost played a minute. We have no score. With the basketball, once again, will come Chaz Woods. Woods dribbles right, gives it out the free throw line. They shoot from there. It's up, no good. Rebound to Eli, and a foul is going to be called against Joe Hairston of Fulton, and Oak Ridge will get it coming back the other way. Jody Wright is the head coach of the Fulton Falcons. Has been there long time coach here. Several state championships to his credit, as Oak Ridge brings the ball down the floor with Charlie Chaubenheim. Charlie drives the baseline, pulls up, 10-footer, short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge. It'll be Fulton with the basketball. We're at the 6:45 mark of the first quarter, and we've got a scoreless ball game. Fulton moving right to left. I know you're having to listen to it on Prep Radio if you're listening to us live. They've got the basketball. Davion Stokes works the ball left corner to number 10. That's Nick Steen. Guarded by Ethan. They kick the ball back out. They don't have a very tall team. They list Stokes at 5'10", but he is definitely not 5'10" if you look at him. As they work the ball once again, perimeter. Almost played 2 minutes, and we have no score. Now they shoot a three. It's up, no good. Rebound, Charlie Toppenheim of the Wildcats. Here comes Charlie moving left to right. We're in their Cardinal jerseys. Charlie dribbles in, penetrates, stops, pulls up, walks with the basketball. Wildcats have had several turnovers last night, which really hurt them. Kip?
Yes, David. Turnovers and those free throws, like we said, they hurt us bad last night.
Fulton basketball. They'll be moving down the floor once again. As I mentioned, they're wearing their all-white jerseys. Crowd is not big, especially for an Oak Ridge Fulton ball game. As they work the ball once again to Stokes, right in front of the Oak Ridge bench, which is to our left as we sit in the stands here at Fulton. They work the ball inside to a wide-open player who shoots and scores, and he's fouled. Somehow, Nick Steen got free underneath the goal, somehow, and he was wide open, got the layup, and has an opportunity for a three-point play. He'll go to the free throw line. Free throw shots were a problem for the Wildcats last night. That free throw way short. On the rebound, Eli Peters of the Wildcats. 2-0 Fulton. Here they come down the floor, the Wildcats do. Eli, midcourt line, gives it over to Jarrell Jemerson. Jarrell harassed at the midcourt line, gives it over to Charlie. Looks to his left, looks to his right. 5-second count was on. Charlie at the free throw line, pulls up, launches a three. No good. Tip back up, and good by Ethan James. Ethan has the first 2 points of the Wildcats. Another putback. He had one of those last night as Fulton brings the ball down the floor once again. 2-2 our score, 5:24 to play. We're in the first quarter. Jody Wright's team's known for their defense. They'll be very patient on offense, working for the best shot, trying to lull you asleep. As they work the ball, Chaz Woods with it, top of the circle, back to Steen. Steen drives in, penetrates. Goes in for the shot, good. Off the glass goes Nick Steen, and the Wildcats trail by 2. 4-2 the score, 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Justice West with the basketball, works the ball to Charlie once again. Charlie Toppenheim throws it off to Ethan, lobs it into Eli, catches it and lost it, goes into Justice. Justice lays it up, no good. Battles for his own rebound. They say it's last touch by Oak Ridge. Wildcats had a point-blank shot there, but he had to rush it just a bit, and it's no good as the Wildcats will send Luis Soria into the ball game. Checking out of the game will come Justice West. So the Wildcats playing with Ethan James, Luis Soria, along with Charlie Toppenheim, Eli Peters, and Jarrell Jemerson. Fulton basketball, they lead by 2. 4-2 with with the basketball. Stokes, he lost the ball. Ethan steals it. Ethan James on an errant pass by Fulton, works the ball to Luis, over to Charlie for three. It's up, good. Three-point shot for Charlie Tomenheim, and the Wildcats have the lead. 5-4, here comes Fulton down the floor. Good shot there by Charlie.
Yes, David, hopefully he's on point tonight. He struggled a little bit last night, so let's hope it changes tonight.
Seen with the basketball in front of the Oak Ridge bench, which, as I mentioned, is from our left side. We're in the home seating section of the Fulton Falcons. We normally sit up in the balcony, as most people know, as they launch a three and they hit it. Chaz Woods, sophomore player, gives Fulton the lead once again, 7-5 to score. 3:54 to play. We're in the first quarter. Oak Ridge ball. Ethan had a three. No, it's going to be Eli Peters for three. Missed it. Rebound pulled away by the Falcons. Pulling it away will come Stokes. Stokes across the line. Normally we sit up in the balcony above the fray in the end zone area, but they wanted us to sit in the stands. They shoot another three. This one's no good. Wildcats didn't really react great on the rebound. Here's Jarrell coming down the floor. One-on-one, goes in for the shot. No good. Does draw a foul. And Jarrell Jefferson, who was pretty good last night at the free throw line, will go to the line, and he'll have two shots. 7-5 to score, 3:26 to play. We're in the first quarter, and Jarrell will go to the free throw line. Jarrell was in double figures, I believe, last night with 10, I believe.
Yes, David, something like that. Might have been 11.
Yes, he goes to the line. His first shot is up, and it is good. Wildcats trail by one. Back to the line, Jarrell Jefferson. Toss on its way, good. Jarrell knocks them both down. Here comes Justice back in the ball game. Justice West comes in for Jarrell Jefferson. We're tied at 7. 3:26 to play in the first quarter from Fulton. Falcon basketball. Lady Wildcats were defeated by 2 today by Catholic, 52-50. They bring the ball down the floor. They have the basketball, top of the circle. Justin Burris. Here's a steal by Justice momentarily. Couldn't quite save it. Corralled by Steen. Steen drives free throw line, shoots from there. Good. I think Steen can shoot it. 5'10 sophomore, and the Wildcats trail again by 2. 9-7 the score. Here come the Wildcats. Justice West around the screen, drives coast to coast in the paint, fouled. Fouled by number 22 for them, Justin Burris. Not a shooting foul, so it'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the go. 9-7 to score. The Wildcats getting Ethan James back in the ball game. Eli Peters will check out. So the Wildcats playing with Luis Soria, along with Justice West, Josh Amos Jr. He's got to get it in soon. Does finally to Luis Soria. Luis drives outside the line, harassed. 5-second count is on, still on. Dribbles past his men. Drives left, gives it off to Josh, back to Luis. Luis not given the three. Stops, gives it off to Charlie. Charlie drives in. Free throw line floater is short. On the rebound will come the Falcons. Here comes Fulton racing down the far left side. Kicking it out to Stokes for three. No good. Rebound for Fulton. They've got the basketball. Leading by 2 with 2:26 to play. They work the ball down low to a big man. Now kicks it to the corner. They can't get the three off. They back it up with a shot outside the line. Not a shot. Steen nearly lost the ball. Might have been a travel there on Martin, but they didn't call it. Here comes Fulton setting it up, left corner once again. Steen's got a three if he wants it. Goes down low on the left block, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Justice West. 2:05 to play first quarter. The Wildcats trailing it by 2. 9-7. It'll be Oak Ridge getting Eli Peters back in the game. Josh Amos is going to check out. Screen has some words for him on the sideline. As Fulton fires it up high, pass deflected. Nicely pulled down, and then a travel is going to be called against Cox, the 6'2 sophomore, and Oak Ridge will get it. You know, Ethan can really jump. He can really get up there.
Yes, David, he's very athletic, and he's a great basketball player for Oak Ridge.
Here goes Oak Ridge down the floor. Justice with it. The Wildcats down by 2. Minute 57 to play. Justice dribbles in all the way to the left block. Finger rolls it up there. No good. Rebound to Fulton. The Wildcats can't get the point-blank shots to go, and here come the Falcons down the floor. They lead by 2 with the ball. Steen, right elbow, shoots. It's going to be short, partially rejected. The Wildcats had an opportunity to get a board, couldn't get it. Here comes Fulton once again, setting it up. The Wildcats getting killed on the boards. They launch a three. It's good. Three-point shot made good by Justin Burris. The Wildcats are now trailing 12-7. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with Justice West. West dribbles past his man, swings it out. Eli Peters for three, no good. It's hit off the rim. Falcons running the floor, layup, no good. Luis has the rebound. Luis Soria, Wildcats coming down the floor. Luis swings it over to Justice in front of the Fulton bench, drives left, stops, swings it out to Eli, around to Luis Soria. Charlie's free in the corner if they can get the ball to him. Here's the pass, here it goes to Justice. Wildcats had Charlie early, couldn't get the ball to him. Here's Eli in the paint, turning, spinning, driving, hook shot is up, no good. Wildcats struggling to find some offense. Here come the Falcons down the floor. They lead 12-7. They've got a three if they want it. They didn't take it. Cox backs it up once again. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Oak Ridge trailing Fulton 12-7. For the basketball will come the Falcons, setting it up for the final shot. Stokes gives it off to Nick, to Steen. Nick Steen backs up to the midcourt line. Wildcats have sat Jarrell for a while. The Wildcats about to get him in, but I don't think he'll get a chance, as they're going to, with 16 seconds to play, work the ball to the paint, unable to shoot, firing a pass out right side, down to 10 seconds to play. There's a steal by Ethan. Ethan will drive. Ethan James, 6-5-4 layup, good. Ethan picked the pocket of the Falcons as the first quarter comes to a close. Our score after one quarter basketball here at Fulton High School, the Wildcats trail it 12-9. And we will be back to Fulton following this 60-second timeout.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
Ten Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
Welcome back once again to Fulton High School. The second quarter about to get set. The Wildcats, Kip, have missed a few shots right at the goal, but only trail by 3 points.
Yes, David. Hopefully we can get some of these shots to fall in this second quarter.
Fulton with basketball first as we start play here in the second period. Girls lost today 52-50. They're really getting closer and closer. They're playing much better basketball, but just can't get that win, that elusive win since early November. As they work the ball inside and they step out of bounds with it. Oak Ridge will get it on the Fulton turnover. Pretty good defense there by Josh Amos Jr., kind of forcing him to the baseline, and he stepped on the line. Oak Ridge coming back the other way. Oak Ridge and girls and boys will be back in action on Monday. Everybody's off tomorrow. The boys tournament moves to Grace as the girls will stay at CAK. Luis works the ball into Eli, goes back door to Jarrell. Good defense by the Falcons. They work the ball in, and a foul is going to be called against Fulton. As Eli made his approach to the goal, he is hammered and fouled by Fulton. I think it goes against Martin, and it'll be Oak Ridge ball. Josh works it into Eli, and the ball is knocked out by Chaz Woods of the Falcons. Oak Ridge down 12-9, 7:24 to play. We're in the second period here at Fulton High School. Fulton will come to our place. This was an unscheduled game just because of the tournament, obviously. They usually only play once. They're really not allowing Luis any opportunities to shoot. Thought about lobbing it down to Eli. Had him early, couldn't get the ball to him. Over it goes to Jarrell Jimerson. Jarrell stutter steps, gives it to Luis on a low pass, swings it out to Charlie. Charlie not allowed to shoot. They are so tight on Oak Ridge's defense. Charlie will drive, wanted to shoot a three, and then falls down, needs help, lost the ball, picked up by Fulton, and here come the Falcons. Not exactly sure what happened there. It looked like Charlie was tripped, but they didn't call anything. Coach Green says that's what he saw as Albie Harris, 5'9" sophomore, works against Josh Amos Jr. and backs it up over to Woods. Woods back to the right side to number 4 in the ball game. That's Cox once again. They've played a lot of players. Fulton holds the ball. 5-second count is on. Good defense by Luis, forcing him. The 5-second count was still on. They give it off to Woods, who drives to the right corner. Cut off by Luis. He goes back door for a shot. Good. Nice ball movement by Antonio Hutchinson. And the Wildcats trail again by 5. 14-9 the score. Their defense has been stifling. Oak Ridge works it into Jarrell at the free throw line. Spins and shoots. No good. Gets his own rebound. Wants to go back up with it. Good. Jarrell Jemerson has 4 points, and the Wildcats trail again by 3. 14-11 the score. Jarrell worked really hard on the boards to get that one.
Yes, David. Looked really great.
As they work the ball, top of the circle. Here it goes to Hutchinson. Hutchinson backs it up with a pass to Cox. Back to the top for 3. No good. Rebound Charlie Taubenheim. 3 bodies on the floor. Charlie took them all out. Charlie dribbles in. Charlie, right side, Jarrell for 3. Lefty shoots. No good. Rebound Eli battles for it. Goes out of bounds. Out of bounds, last touch by Oak Ridge. Last night, it seems like every 50-50 call went our way. Tonight, every 50-50 is going their way.
Yes, David. The refs last night were on our side. Tonight, doesn't seem like that way.
I guess the Knoxville officials like the Knoxville team better than those people from Sevier County, I guess. Here comes, actually the game's been officiated. Last night was pretty well officiated too, honestly. With the basketball, Chaz Woods, the Wildcats down 3, 14-11. Woods backs it over with a pass to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives left, kicks it out once again to Woods. Woods in the paint, backs it up with a pass to Cox. It goes to the left corner. Saving it will come Hutchinson, who works the ball inside. A little hook shot is up, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Jarrell Jemerson with it. Wildcats with the ball still in the rear court. Jarrell's going to be allowed to walk the ball across the line. There's a lot of teams walking in here. As Oak Ridge's Jarrell Jemerson goes to the hole. Shot is up, no good. Missed another bunny. Good looking shot, just wouldn't go for him. The Wildcats have missed a lot of point blank shots as they work the ball down the floor with exactly 4:45 to play in the first half. Woods dribbles left elbow. Bounce pass goes inside. Against Ethan, lost the ball, picked up on the floor by Eli, saved by Oak Ridge. Jarrell Jemerson's going to get a layup. He drives in, good, and he's fouled. The Wildcats got it. He did the full length of the floor. Jarrell caught it, went up under heavy pressure, got the bucket to fall. Chaz Woods fouled him, and he has an opportunity to tie the game at the free throw line.
Yes, David. Jarrell's looking really great for us right now. He's made both free throws, and he's our leading offensive scorer.
Jarrell will have 1 shot. He's perfect at the line, I think. 2 for 2, you said? So they'll substitute. Looks like number 32. Coach Wright has played a ton of players here in this first half. It's 14-13, kind of like last night's low-scoring first half. As Jarrell puts it up there, he missed it. On the rebound will come Nick Steen. Free throw shooting was a problem for the Wildcats last night. They leave a 3-point shooter open. He missed it, though. Rebound, Justice had it. Saved on the floor by Justin Burris. Burris to the Falcons. Drives left, hands it off to Steen, who's back in the ballgame. Drives in, shoots, partially rejected, and then a foul is going to be called maybe against Justice. It's going to go against Justice West. I believe that's his second personal foul. 4:14 to play. I didn't think it was a shooting violation. It will not be. It'll be Falcon basketball underneath the goal. 4:14 to play second quarter. 14-13 Falcons. Bounce pass comes in to Steen. Steen out to the top for a 3. No good. Long rebound, Oak Ridge. Ethan catches it on a dead run. Stripped to the ball, grabs it back, and brings the ball across the line. Here it goes to Jarrell Jemerson. The Wildcats down a point to the home-standing Fulton Falcons. The Wildcats kick it out Eli. Eli lobs it to Luis. Shoots a 3. They need it. No good. Luis, deadly from 3-point range, just can't get that one to fall. Here they come down the floor with it. Will come Nick Steen once again. Steen dribbles in the paint. Shot, no good. Rebound, Fulton. And then a reach-in jump ball is going to be called, actually. It'll be Oak Ridge getting it on the alternative possession arrow. Preston Fetters doing our camera work up top. Dylan Woody as well. And once again, they're telling me we need to up the volume a little bit. So we'll take care of that as Oak Ridge works it over to Ethan James. To Luis Soria for 3. Good. 3-point shot, Luis Soria. And the Wildcats have the lead. 16-14 the score. With the basketball will come the Falcons. The Wildcats in the lead. Fulton basketball, number 2 with it, Albie Harris. right in front of the Oak Ridge bench at the right elbow, swings it over to Nick Steen. Steen thought about driving against James, works the ball inside to the left block, back to the corner he goes, the left corner, as they square the floor once again. Steen's got it, top of the key, Ethan James staying on him, and a timeout is called by Jody Wright. We'll take one ourselves, 3:07 to play second quarter. Oak Ridge leads Fulton 16-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Welcome back once again to Fulton High School. The Wildcats in the lead 16-14. Falcon basketball. We're working on our sound issue. I think we've got that solved, I think, maybe. And here come the Falcons with the basketball. Here it goes to Nick Steen. Lobs it left for three. No good. Rebound. Oak Ridge had it. Couldn't save it. Drill couldn't quite get to it. They work in the paint and throw the ball away. Oak Ridge will get it coming back the other way, leading by 2. 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Sound much better, guys? I guess so. Somebody tell me at home if the sound's a little low, as the Wildcats had the lead in the ball, 16-14. Charlie Taubenheim with the basketball. In the midcourt line, holds it, gives it over to Eli Peters. Jarrell Jimerson's in the game. Ethan James, Luis Soria. Eli with the basketball looks for some help, and the ball ripped out of his hands, and a tough foul called against Nick Steen. Falcon fans don't like it. I don't know. It looked like he just slapped the ball away.
Yes, David, it looked like he reached a little bit there. Hopefully we can get a couple more rebounds on defense.
2:20 to play. We're in the first half. Jarrell Jimerson gets a layup. Good. Jarrell on the inbounds. Great play, and Oak Ridge leads by 4. 18-14 the score. 2:13 to play. We're in the second quarter. The basketball once again will come Justin Burris. Burris holds the ball. Backs it up. To the midcourt line, looking at his team who have spread the floor a bit. Minute 59 to play second quarter. Oak Ridge by 4. 18-14 the score. Jarrell guarding number 22 Justin Burris, 6'1" senior against the 6-foot senior, as he works the ball to Steen. Steen backs it up. Now they'll drive the paint, and they lose the ball. Here's a steal. Eli Peters and Ethan James combine for a steal to Jarrell Jimerson. The Wildcats bring the ball across the line. Jimerson walks it left side. Charlie for 3. No good. A little too strong. Getting the back into the rim. Pulled down by Will Dixon. Dixon of Fulton down the floor. Over it goes to Burris. Burris works the ball to Steen. Thought about a 3. Had Charlie airborne, but he didn't shoot it. Now works the ball top of the circle back to Dixon. He's a freshman. Around to the right corner he goes to Harris right in front of the Oak Ridge bench. They work the ball along the baseline to Burris. Now 5 feet from under the goal. They're going to launch a 3. Steen knocks it down. Nick Steen drills it, and the Wildcat lead is 1. 18-17 the score. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with Jarrell Jimerson. Under a minute to play in the first half. Jarrell with it, has Eli wide open. They didn't get the ball to him. They get it to Charlie. Turns, spins, drives, shoots. Good. Charlie Taubenheim in the paint. Little turnaround hook, and the Wildcat lead is 3. Here comes Steen down the floor. Don't let him shoot a 3. They kick it out. They shoot a 3. It's way off the mark. No good. Big rebound. Charlie had it, knocked out by Fulton. Last touch by Joe Hairston. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats lead Fulton by 3, 20-17. 34.7 seconds to play. Wildcats, I would assume, will go for the final shot here in this one. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. We'll work on our sound when we get a chance. Charlie with it. Lost it, grabs it, stops. Body's on the ground. Ethan shooting a 3 on his way. No good. Rebound Fulton. Falcons on a dead run. 14 seconds to play. They'll dribble in. They'll kick it out to the corner. Tie the game at 3. No, he missed it. Rebound, a shove is going to be called against Fulton. Going to go against Devon Stokes. And Oak Ridge will get it with 7.7 seconds to play. Was it on Steen?
Yes, David, it was on Nick Steen.
And they list that as his second. They'll put minimal pressure in the rear court. Down the floor once again will come Oak Ridge. Here comes Charlie Taubenheim. Charlie dribbles, stops, shoots a three, no good. Missed it as the first half comes to a close. We played one half of basketball. We're going to see what we can do about our sound.
9, Chaz Woods with 3, Justin Burris with 3, Antonio Hutchinson with 2, and here's David back on it.
Thank you. It'll be Fulton with the basketball first. The Wildcats come out with Justice West, Ethan James, Charlie Taubenheim, Eli Peters, along with Jarrell Jimerson. Oak Ridge on top by 3, 20-17 over the Fulton Falcons here at Fulton. The ball's kicked off the foot of number 30, Devon Stokes, but Justice can't corral it, and they'll set up their offense again. Jarrell almost with a steal. They work the ball to the corner to Steen, guarded by Ethan James. Ethan really a good defensive player as they work the ball inside, almost a foul. As they work it out for 3, it's blocked, but Steen has the rebound. Justice blocked the shot as they come cross court with it. Nobody has scored yet. We're about 30 seconds into the second half. Oak Ridge on top 20-17. Falcon basketball. Nick Steen with it, dribbles in, runs over the top, and picks up his third foul. Their best player has just picked up their third foul as Nick Steen's going to have to take a seat.
Yes, David, that's his third.
It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Charlie Taubenheim will work the ball in as Steen has to take a seat. It's good to honestly have him out. And we were just told the sound is perfect now, so we're good. Good job, guys. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor, 20-17 the score, 7:14 to play. In the third quarter, Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats, Ethan James with it. Harass works the ball to Charlie Taubenheim. Taubenheim looks for a cutting Ethan James. He catches it, turns and spins, missed it. Just didn't have a great angle and missed it. Really good looking pass, though, to get the ball to him. He just couldn't finish the shot. Here comes Chaz Woods once again outside the line. They try to work the ball in. Number 4, Cox looks like he's a little bit out of control there. As they pull up and shoot, shot is good. Oh, that's a nice shot. Drilled home, I think, by Burris. And here comes Oak Ridge down the floor to Luis Soria. Wildcat lead is 1, 20-19. Here's Charlie Taubenheim. Right elbow shot, good. Charlie drills it from the right elbow, and Oak Ridge is back up by 3. 20 on the scoreboard it says 22-19. They put the score on the wrong side. Here comes Fulton down the floor. Falcon basketball, they're moving left to right. If you're listening to us, Chaz Woods throws up an air ball, wants to go right back up, and he's fouled. It was not a pass, it was an air ball, but unfortunately it fell right into the hands. It was such a poor shot that it fell right in the hands of one of the Falcons underneath, and that'll send Carius Fox to the free throw line. He is 6'2". He is a sophomore. Free throws up, good. 22-20, Oak Ridge in the lead. 6:19 to play third quarter. The Wildcats trying to win, I believe, their 5th game. What's their Wildcats record here? Trying to remember. They are trying to win their 5th game. As they shoot, free throws no good, but Fulton has the rebound. They'll kick it out once again. Wildcats couldn't get the board as they work the ball down low on the baseline, and then what's the call? They're going to call a foul on the floor, maybe on Charlie, as Coach Green not happy with somebody. He's got his arms crossed. He's pacing up and down, looking at his team on the sidelines as the Falcons will work the ball in. 22-20, Oak Ridge in the lead. 6:08 to play. We're in the third period. Bounce pass goes inside. Layup blocked. Taken away by Jarrell Jimerson. Good play, Oak Ridge. The Wildcats down the floor. Josh Amos Jr. to Ethan James. Ethan dribbles behind his back. No place to go. Looks for Charlie. There he is. He shoots the 3. Knocks it down. Charlie Taubenheim drills it, and Oak Ridge has a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for the Wildcats. 25-20 the score. 5:46 to play. We're in the third period. Woods with the basketball. Woods works the ball around the horn. Luis Soria guarding. They work it back to Woods. Back to the left side it goes to Burris. Burris drives against Josh. Goes in for the shot. Partially rejected, but it still goes up and drops through. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Josh Amos Jr. walks the ball across the line, not putting much pressure on him. He dribbles out and backs it up. 5-second count was on. He needs to get rid of it. Gives it off to Jarrell. Jarrell in the paint, no place to go. Works the ball out to the left. Ethan James for three. Good! 3-point shot. Ethan James, and the Wildcats up their lead now to 6, 28-22. 5:02 to play. We're in the third period. Here comes Fulton with the basketball once again. Stokes with it outside the line. Luis Soria guarding him. Bounce pass right side. Outside the arc goes to number 22. Once again, that's Burris. Burris now guarded by Ethan James. Their best guy, Nick Steen, on the bench with 3 fouls. Fulton basketball, the Wildcats playing very aggressive defense on the Falcons, not allowing them much space. Here come the very patient on offense Falcons. Now they get a 3 off. It's wide open. It's way short, though. Rebound to Fulton. They've got an easy one. Blocked again. No good. Wildcats can't get the board. Fulton then falls down with the basketball. Then they grab it again. Then they lost it again. And then a whistle blows, and they're going to call a foul against Oak Ridge. Ball was all over the floor. Foul's going to be called on who, Kip?
Ethan James with his third.
And that's not good because he's our best defender. Oak Ridge by 6, 28-22, 4:16 to play in the third period. Falcon basketball to the side of their bench, which is to our right as we look from the home seating section here at Fulton High School. Falcon basketball. Number 22 with it, Justin Burris. Holds the ball and gives it over to Stokes. Stokes near the midcourt circle. There's a large Atlanta Falcon type symbol on the middle of the floor here at Fulton as they work the ball in, and there's a walk. Luis kind of reached in, put the ball, his hand down on the ball, caused him to take an extra step. Good defense by Luis.
Yes, Dave, our defense is looking pretty good tonight. We just have to keep getting rebounds. We're struggling with our rebounds right now.
Oak Ridge basketball leading by 6 points, 28-22, 3:55 to play third quarter. Jarrell Jimerson works them over to Charlie. Charlie and Ethan. Ethan, he had Eli, didn't get the ball to him. Wants to shoot, does, good. Ethan James turning hook shot, and Oak Ridge leads by 8, 30-22 over the Falcons of Fulton. With the basketball will come the Falcons inside the paint. That's a walk. No good anyway. Shot is no good, and then they're going to call what? A jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to Oak Ridge. Did he not walk there?
To me, from up here, it looked like a travel to me.
But, I guess we don't count. We don't count. Earlier today, the Lady Wildcats lost a tough one to Catholic. 52-50 was the final score of that game. Here comes Oak Ridge up by 8 with a basketball. Jarrell in the rear court accelerates across the line. He pulls up, shoots a 3. It's going to be short. Can't get his own rebound. It's one-on-one. Jarrell's trying to slow down number 30 Stokes, and he does. And then the ball is kicked off of the body of Luis Soria. I think Jarrell wanted to prove something. He was being really just dogged by Stokes, and he kind of got down the floor, then pulled up and shot a 3. Kind of tried to in your face, but it just wouldn't go for him.
Yes, David, it was a great play. Just wish we could have finished it.
Wildcats almost get a turnover. It's going to be, oh my. They're going to say Ethan touched it last. Oak Ridge didn't get it. We're not getting any calls today here at Fulton. That ball close. We'll check it on the camera later. We will have the video live as a 5-second count was on. They work it in. Wildcats in the lead, 30-22, 3:10 to play third quarter. Fulton and Oak Ridge. Since 1952, this is the 71st meeting between the two schools. The Wildcats lead the all-time series. Been a good one. Wildcats won last year's game. Fulton won the 2 previous years. Fulton out to the top of the key. Number 30 dribbles right and can't get the shot off. Now they come cross-court with a high looping pass to Burris. Burris a long 3, no good. Rebound, got to get the board. Here they do. Ethan James with it. Ethan pushes it up to Jarrell. Jarrell to Luis. He's open. He shoots that 3. It's up short on the rebound. Ethan had it. Knocked out of bounds. 50-50 call. This time goes to whom? Oak Ridge. The first of the night, I believe. Today, I guess. It's a daytime ball game. 2:35 to play third quarter. Oak Ridge by 8. Oak Ridge ball into Charlie. If he can track it down, he got shoved, and a foul is going to be called. Kind of inadvertent by Joe Hairston, but he did. And he shoves Joe from the Charlie from the backside, and that'll be team foul number 2 called against the Falcons as Oak Ridge works it into Eli. Looks back door. Eli tried to get it to Charlie. Ethan shoots. It's up. No good. Charlie on the rebound. There's Ethan. He dribbles. Ethan drives. Ethan shoots. No good. Wildcats miss money. I think Eli wanted to charge it in here. They shoot a three. That's way off the mark. Tracked down and out of bounds to Oak Ridge. Charlie cut to the goal, and Eli wanted to lob it over, but I think he thought maybe it would be picked off, and Coach Green didn't like it. He wished he had thrown it to him.
Yes, David, I think Eli might have thought it was a little bit more contested than Coach Green did.
Oak Ridge ball, 2:05 to play. Wildcats with it. Eli Peters throws the ball away. That time he kind of forced it. And here comes the Falcons down the floor. They shoot one up. No good. Rebound, out of bounds. Another 50-50 call. It doesn't go our way. Both coaches are livid at their players right now. Kind of funny to see Coach Wright's off his bench. Here comes the ball. They work it in quickly and dribble in. The Wildcats got caught napping, but then Jarrell steals it and the ball goes out of bounds. 50-50 call goes to the Wildcats. What I mean by 50-50, I mean those close plays that could go either way, most of them have gone Fulton's way. As the Wildcats have the ball, 1:46 to play. We're in the third quarter, 30-22, an 8-point Wildcat lead. Oak Ridge with the basketball, Charlie Taubenheim with it. Lobs it over to Eli. Around it goes to Jarrell Jimerson inside. Charlie's layup good. 10-point Wildcat lead. Oak Ridge up 32-22. 1:27 to play. We're in the third quarter. Here comes Fulton down the floor. Falcon basketball. Here it goes. Justin Burris. Almost a steal by Jarrell. He anticipated the passing lane and jumped in. It just couldn't quite get to it. Over it goes to Albie Harris, who's back in the game. Harris with it. Top of the circle. Round it goes. They shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge, Eli Peters to Luis Soria. Luis down the floor. Luis about to be trapped. Gives it over to Eli. Oh, boy. Over it goes to Jarrell Jimerson. Almost walked. That's why I said it. Jarrell behind the back dribble. Right in front of Coach Green. Dribbles out to the top of the key. Might have walked. Gives it off to Eli. And Coach Green calls a timeout. We'll be back in action, girls and boys, on Monday. The boys tournament moves to Grace. The girls tournament will be at CAK. We'll take a break. We'll send it off to Dylan Woody back at the station, back in 30 seconds.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner, with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
David Clary, Kipton Fagan, along with Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters back here at Fulton. We're in the third quarter. A little under a minute to go in the quarter. Oak Ridge has built up a good, sizable 10-point lead here in the third quarter, shooting the ball well and playing much better. Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats playing with Ethan James. Charlie Taubenheim turns, spins, drives, shoots. No good. Rebound by the Falcons. Coming down the floor quickly. Once again, lost it, grabbed it, battled. Jarrell steals it. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. Jarrell Jimerson in the rear court spins as he brings the ball across the line, harassed by Albie Harris. We're down to 27 seconds to play in the third quarter. Oak Ridge by 10. 32-22 the score. With the basketball once again will come Charlie Taubenheim. Charlie in front of the Oak Ridge bench, across the way, backs up to the midcourt line now. They spread the floor with 14 seconds to play. Charlie dribbling with no pressure. Now they come up on him. He dribbles between his legs. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Charlie for three. No good. 3, 2. They launch one from midcourt. No good. Hits net, but not in the net. 32-22 the score. Let's take a quick break. Dylan, you've got it. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off chute. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
David Clary back here along with Kipton Fagan, Dylan Woody, Preston Fetters. Fourth and final quarter set. Oak Ridge has built up a 10-point lead. How much did we outscore them there in the third quarter? The Wildcats now up by 10. So I guess they were up by 3 at halftime. So you can do the quick math on that one, Kip, as Fulton will get the ball. 7 points. Yeah, I did the math. 32-22 Wildcats, 7:58 to play. Fulton gets the ball first as we start play here in the fourth quarter. See if they got Steen back in the ball game. They do. He's their best player. He's playing with 3 fouls. 5-second count was on. Bounce pass top of the key. They get a wide open 3. It's no good. Rebound. Luis had it. Can't save it. Almost saved by Justice West, who's back in the game. Fulton basketball down by 10. 7:36 to play. Fulton with it right side. The Wildcats come out in the fourth quarter with Ethan James, Eli Peters, Justice West, Luis Soria, and Charlie Taubenheim. Fulton in the paint. No good. Ethan's got the rebound. Ethan James, the junior, racing, giving it off to Justice. Justice drives. Justice shoots. He scores. Justice West off the glass, and Oak Ridge leads Fulton by 12. 34-22 the score, and down the floor they shoot another 3. It's up. It's good. Albie Harris wasn't picked up, and he drilled it. Back down the floor will come the Wildcats up by 9. 34-25 to score, 6:58 to play. Justice with it over to Charlie. Charlie saves it right in front of Coach Danny Green, throws the ball to Eli. Eli to Luis, inside to Justice, and oh, nice play. They anticipate the pass, and they picked it off. Here comes the Falcons down the floor. Number 22, he launches a 3. It's no good. Ethan James had the rebound, he's fouled. Who is he fouled by? If it's Steen, I'm not sure exactly who they called it on. It's going to go against number 20, I believe. Womble, his first. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball, leading 34-25. Low scoring, typical Oak Ridge Fulton ball game. As Oak Ridge tries to work it in. And they're going to call a hold on 22, Justin Burris. That'll be the second team foul called against the Falcons. Second on him. Oak Ridge ball. Pressured again. Charlie will work it in. This time no pressure, and they'll allow Jarrell to bring the ball down the floor. Jarrell walks it to the midcourt line. Oak Ridge in the lead, 34-25. They're going to call another foul on Albie Harris. The Falcon fans didn't like that. I honestly didn't see it either, but we'll take it. That's the third team foul called against the Fulton Falcons. Wildcats working into Charlie, throws it into Eli, turns, spins, hooks it in, good. Eli Peters drops it in. Oak Ridge by 11, 36-25, 6:18 to play. We're in the fourth and final quarter here from Fulton High School. The Wildcats trying to win their 5th game and their 2nd consecutive game over the Fulton Falcons. Falcon ball. Justin Burris with it, got it by Ethan James. Bounce pass kicked out of bounds by Ethan. 6:04 to play. Live from Fulton High School. Our next broadcast will be Monday. There might not be a girls' game because Coalfield has forfeited their first 2 games because of illness, and that's who we're slated to play. Hopefully they can find us a team to play. At this late date, it might be nearly impossible, but girls need to play as they work the ball out to the top. Driving number 40, free throw line jumper, clang off the iron, no good. Rebounded up, no good. Steen up and good. Steen scores, Nick Steen, and the Wildcat lead is 9 once again. 36-27, 5 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the basketball game. Jarrell Jimerson harassed, nearly a reach-in foul, and he is fouled. Another foul called against Justin Burris, just trying to rip the ball away from Jarrell, and they commit their 4th team foul. And that's a couple quick ones on him. He's got 3 as they're going to substitute Albie Harris out. Oak Ridge ball. The next foul will send Oak Ridge to the line. Eli, backdoor play. Charlie lays it in good. Great feed there by Eli Peters and Charlie Taubenheim. How many points does Charlie now have?
Charlie is our leading scorer at 12 points.
Here come the Falcons with the basketball. Right elbow. They'll get it inside for a shot. They score. Off the glass goes Cox. And Oak Ridge's lead is 38-29. 5:12 to play in the basketball game. Jarrell with it. Harassed still by Burris. Works the ball to James. Ethan holds it. 5-second count was on. He attacks inside, goes in for a layup. Good. Ethan James, little bunny from about 3 feet out, and the Wildcat lead is back to 11. 40-29 the score, 4:51 to play in the basketball game. With the basketball will come the Falcons. Number 20 bounce pass inside. He's stripped of the ball, saves it, goes inside. They'll want to shoot, and then Wildcats commit their first foul. It's on the floor. It's either against Charlie or Ethan. 4:41 to play. It's going to go against Ethan James, and that'll be his 4th personal foul. Justice is going to have to come back into the ball game. Justice West comes in for Ethan James, who has been ferocious as usual on the defensive side as they work it into Steen. Steen works it in. Number 20 drive, shoots. Good, and he's fouled. That's Womble. And they have an opportunity to cut the lead even further. It's on Charlie. They can cut it to 8 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds to play in the game, and Womble will go to the line. One time, free throw is good. 3-point play as the Wildcats work it into Justice West. To Charlie. Charlie Taubenheim in the rear court, dribbling. All the way right. There's Luis. Thought about a 3, will not take it. Eli Peters with it, top of the circle. Hands it off to Jarrell Jemerson. Jarrell backs up to the midcourt line, swings it over to Justice West in front of the Oak Ridge bench. Back to Jarrell. Dribbles, drives, layup. Here it is. Missed it. Had a good look, just couldn't get it to go. Big miss there as Steen dribbles in, shoots, good. And just like that, it's down to a 6-point game. Wildcats have missed an easy one there as Charlie brings the ball down the floor. Charlie throws the ball to Justice. Justice to the hole, his shot blocked by Steen out of bounds. He almost picked up his 4th foul. We're down to 3:53 to play. The Wildcat big lead has been cut to 6, 40-34. Their defense is so attacking. It's hard to deal with it most of the time as Oak Ridge works the ball in. Will try to. Lobs it in, and Coach Green calls a timeout. I was afraid we were going to get a 5-second call. Take a break, Dylan. We'll send it back to Dylan Wood. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously?
This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary, Kip Fagan, along with Preston Fetters, Dylan Woody here at Fulton. Wildcats still on top of the Falcons, 40-34. Falcons making a little push here. We're got a lot of time to go as Oak Ridge works it into Charlie Taubenheim. Charlie lobs it into Eli, catches it on a dead run, left-handed off the glass, good. Little alley-oop action there, and the Wildcat lead is 8, 42-34 over the Falcons. Here comes Fulton down the floor, driving in. Shot, no good. Before that, a foul on the floor is going to be called against Oak Ridge. 3:39 to play. He's so quick, he just blew past. And Womble draws the foul, but not in the act of shooting. Falcon basketball. They work it in. Number 4 with it, spinning against Luis. He fouls him. Luis got his hands up, and they're going to send Curious Cox to the line. And he'll have 2 shots here. 42-34, so much time left. 3:37 to play in the game, and Cox will go to the line. He'll have 2 shots. He's a slender sophomore. They list him at 6'2". He misfires on the first shot. He can't weigh, I don't know, Preston might weigh more than him. No, that's not possible. Back to the free throw line will go Cox. Second toss up, good. Oak Ridge on top, 42-35. Can't turn the ball over. The Wildcats have had some turnover issues. The Wildcats, Jarrell Jemerson in the midcourt circle. 42-35, Oak Ridge with it. Charlie Taubenheim. Next fouls by both teams. And the foul is going to be called against Womble. He comes wombling over and falls down and falls into Danny Green and Ronnie Scott. It'll be Oak Ridge ball, 5th team foul, so Oak Ridge will shoot free throws. That's the 5th team foul, guys. Hey, Yeah, now they're going to shoot. Eli Peters will go to the line. 42-35 Oak Ridge, 3:23 to play. Eli needs to take his time. He's a good free throw shooter. Hope I didn't just jinx him. He'll have 2. Good. Eli drills it. Wildcats by 8, 43-35, 3:23 to play. In the basketball game here at Fulton High School. Eli Peters, sophomore, shoots. Good. How many does Eli have?
Eli has 6 points, and he's 2 for 2 on free throws.
Here come the Falcons setting it up in front of their bench, which is to our right as we look from the stands. They're going to dribble in. Womble does. He falls down. They shoot a 3. It's good. 3-point shot by Cox. And the Wildcat lead is cut to 6 again. 44-38, 3:04 to play. Jarrell with it, lobs it down, throws the ball away. And then Eli Peters gets it right back, and the ball is knocked out by Fulton. Wildcats got a little bit too nonchalant with that pass, and they're lucky to have the ball. Ethan James is back in the ball game. 44-38 the score. Ethan's going to work it in. In it comes to Eli Peters. Thought about driving, gives it off to Ethan, won't take the 3. Wildcats back it up to Charlie Toppenheim. Charlie dribbles, drives, finger rolls it in, good. Charlie Toppenheim scores, and the Wildcat lead is back to 8. 46-38, 2:41 to play. Driving with the basketball is Burris. Burris with his back to the goal. They shoot a wide open 3, clang off the iron, no good. Rebound, foul called against the Fulton Falcons. Foul called against Fulton. And Oak Ridge will go to the other end of the floor and shoot free throws. 2:34 to play. We'll play Fulton again on the last game of the year on February the 14th at the Wildcat Arena. That's when we normally play. And this, of course, the tournament. As Ethan James is the guy fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Ethan's first toss, too strong, put too much on it. How many has he scored tonight?
Ethan has 11 points right now.
He'll have one. He'll have one more shot. 46-38. Shot, too strong. Just too much muscle behind it. Here come the Falcons. Steen's back in the ball game. Got to guard him. Can't let him launch threes. He's going to dribble in, not shoot a 3. Does shoot, though. He missed it. Eli Peters has the rebound. Wildcat ball. 46-38. The Wildcats in the lead. 2:18 to play in the game. Here comes Jarrell. He's fouled. No call. Jarrell dribbles in, drives, shoots, blocked. Saved by Eli. There's Ethan James, top of the key. Coach Green says back it up. Ethan James around the left side to Charlie Toppenheim. 2:05 to play. Oak Ridge ball. Here comes the Wildcats. Charlie turned it over. Layup or dunk maybe. Blocked by Charlie. Oh, the trailing official calls a block on foul on Charlie Toppenheim. Might have got him on the wrist. Looked pretty clean, but could have chomped him on the wrist as Will Dixon goes to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots. 1:57 to play in the game. 46-38 Oak Ridge. Free throw, clang off the iron, no good. He'll have another one. Will Dixon is 6'1". He is a freshman. Wildcats have Charlie Toppenheim, Eli Peters, Jarrell Jimerson, Ethan James, and Luis Soria in the ball game. Back to the line, Will Dixon shoots, missed them both. Ethan James has the rebound. Oak Ridge with the ball and the lead, 46-38. Ethan James, the junior, down the floor. Ethan swings it over to Jarrell Jimerson. The senior works the ball to Charlie. Charlie wanted to take his man one-on-one, and that's a charge. He did it. He didn't have to do that. He used his elbow and cleared out, and that's a good call.
Yes, David, I would say that was a great call. Hopefully we can come get this defense to stop and let's go score on offense.
That was going to be an easy bucket for Charlie, too, as Burris hands it off once again to Cox. 1:37 to play. Oak Ridge in the lead. Free throw line. Wombles it up there. No good. Rebound. Should be a jump. It is a jump. The alternate possession to the Cardinal in gray. 90 seconds to play in the game. 46-38 Oak Ridge. Charlie Toppenheim will work the ball in for the baseline. Looks, fires it in Eli, and he's fouled. Personal foul called against the Falcons, helped up by one of Knoxville's finest. It'll be the foul called against Womble, and that's going to send Eli to the line. Eli's been pretty good at the line so far tonight.
Yes, David, he's 2 for 2 with 6 points.
1:29 to play in the ball game. Eli Peters, sophomore, taking his time. Dribbles once, twice, Shoots. Good. String music, as they used to say, as Oak Ridge leads by 9 again, 47-38. A minute 29 to play in the ball game here at Fulton. Back to the line, Eli Peters. Looks at his shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Womble. Here they come down the floor with a chance. There's a 3-possession game. They get a 3 off, though, and it's good. 3-point shot made by Justin Burris. They've got to guard those guys at the perimeter, and Coach Green is livid. They left him open. I mean, he was wide open. I mean, I might have been able to knock that one down.
Yes, David, we need to close out on the perimeter and guard the kids that can shoot.
Oak Ridge in the lead by 6, 47-41. Let's take a quick one. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary back here at Fulton High School, home of the Falcons, right off of Broadway in Knoxville. Wildcats in the lead, 47-41. They've got the ball. Turnovers were a big problem closing out the ball game yesterday against a very good Sevier County team. As the Wildcats working into Eli, throws the ball to Ethan James. That was a scary one. To Jarrell. Jarrell's going to drive, kick it out to Ethan James. The Wildcats now playing keep away. Here it goes to Luis Soria. The Wildcats got their best 3 free throw shooters in. As Jarrell gets the ball to Eli. Eli Peters with 1:05 to play. Back to Jarrell. Jarrell dribbles right, swings it in to Eli. Back to Charlie. Charlie dribbles. Charlie drives, gets a layup. Good! Charlie Tobenheim off the glass, and Oak Ridge leads 49-41. 50 seconds to play. Guard the 3-point line. Bounce pass, it goes to Steen. Steen dribbles. He shoots. He missed it. Knocked out of bounds, I think, by Ethan James. 42 seconds to play. 49-41 Oak Ridge. Fulton basketball underneath the goal. Justin Burris will work the ball in. Burris lobs it up high to Womble. Womble dribbles, falls down. Might have been tripped, they say. I think he just lost his footing. And Wildcats quickly over. And I think Ethan is fouled out of the game. With 38.9 seconds to play, he's done a great job defending because Green daps him up as, I know that word.
Yes, David, I think Coach Green was proud of his defense tonight, and he plays scrappy and plays tough. And
free throw on its way, back into the rim, good. Oak Ridge lead is 7, 49-42, 38.9 seconds to play. Back to the free throw line, we'll go Womble. Womble up, Womble down, and good. Oak Ridge by 6. Eli Peters with it. Throws it to Justice. The Wildcats have numbers. Justice, not a great free throw shooter. They work the ball to Charlie. Charlie to Jarrell Jemerson. Inside Charlie, goes in for the layup. Good. Great ball movement. Great feed by Jarrell Jemerson. Oak Ridge leads with 22 seconds to play. Falcon basketball. Here it goes out to Burris. Burris for 3. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Charlie, and the Wildcats are going to win this game. Coach says call off the Dogs. Oak Ridge has defeated the Fulton Falcons by a final score of 51-43. Well, nope, they steal it. Coach Rice says don't shoot it. They do. The game is over. Oak Ridge wins 51-43, the final score. Coach Rice's not going to be happy with it. He had called off the Dogs, and one of the Falcons went and stole the ball. And Coach Wright said something to him, and he still took a shot. But the Wildcats come to Fulton and win 51-43. Good win for the